Welcome back to the Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey, and guys, we have some major updates regarding the Legend of Zelda movie. Shigeru Miyamoto and the president of Sony have both commented and issued some statements that will give us a hint about the future of this franchise. And more information about how many movies will we get and what will be the storyline they will tell. So let's go ahead and get started.
Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario, we on a...
Before we get into this video, I would love to ask for your subscription, but not just ask, I will put in the work for you, because here we have Monday to Friday news every single day, Odyssey News, where we talk about everything inside the world of Nintendo. We have products and we have reviews. And other than that, in the personal side, I am a big advocate for disabilities because I myself am legally blind. My daughter has autism, so I am a big advocate for disabilities and people with autism as well. So if this sounds like a place you would love to subscribe to, I would love for you to be part of the family. Hit that subscribe button and that bell for notification and join our amazing family here at the Odyssey. Thank you in advance for your subscription, and let's get into the news. All right, so what we know so far is that Shigeru Miyamoto and the president of Sony came out last year and basically let us know that we are getting a live action movie of The Legend of Zelda. Yes, it is not animated by Illumination. We are getting a live action movie of The Legend of Zelda, and Sony is producing. Actually, Sony Entertainment and the head of Marvel Entertainment is actually producing the actual movie for The Legend of Zelda. And so with this, a lot of fans were on board when it comes to the live action aspect, because, you know, The Legend of Zelda has more serious tones that, let's say, a Mario movie or a Donkey Kong movie, and there's more to discover within the lore, right? There's more story to tell, and we feel that a live action movie could kind of encapsulate better what The Legend of Zelda really represents and what it really is, right? I know there are others out there who would have loved to see an animated movie, and that is not to say it will never happen, but it looks like Shigeru Miyamoto, as of this moment, they have decided to go live action wise. Now, we have Shigeru Miyamoto, both Shigeru Miyamoto and the Sony president, Kenshiro, both sat down on an interview regarding the Legend of Zelda live action movie, and they've spilled the beans on what we could see happening within the movie and how will they kind of approach, you know, telling the story. So let's go ahead first and read here. Sony president CEO Kenshiro Yoshida expects the Legend of Zelda movie will deliver an amazing tale of adventure and discovery. All right, which is really cool. I love the word. I love both words, adventure and discovery. It makes me think that they're painting such a massive world that they plan on kind of telling this huge story regarding the Legend of Zelda with Link and all of the other characters involved. And so in the same interview, Shigeru Miyamoto was asked about the movie, how they will handle it, what story they will tell. And so it says here, in a new interview, Shigeru Miyamoto talked about the plans of future Zelda movies. All right, did you guys hear that? Future Zelda movies beyond the first one. He said, ultimately, we want to capture the spirit of the games in the format of film. Now, I kind of want to look more into that little line there. Capture the spirit of the games in the format of films. Now, if you guys are familiar with The Legend of Zelda, which most of you are, the entire series is basically a reincarnation of characters, right? And for example, when you talk about a game like Ocarina of Time, when you talk about a game like Breath of the Wild, they're not the same characters. They're reincarnated versions of the character. Zelda and Link are not the same exact Zelda and Link from Ocarina of Time. They are different characters. They are reincarnated characters because they were in some kind of curse where they have to come back over and over again and try to defeat Ganon in this never-ending struggle. So I don't know if that's what he refers to when it comes to saying that they want to capture the spirit of the films in the in this film format. And so he continues to say, to achieve that, we will make sure that a direct sequel will retcon half of the first film's plot. All right, so let me read that again. To achieve that, we will make sure that the direct sequel will retcon half of the first film's plot. I mean, it makes sense because what it's saying here is that, yeah, we're not getting that Zelda story where each character is a reincarnated version of a past Link in a past Zelda. Maybe it'll start out that way, but it'll eventually lead to having one Zelda and one Link played by one actor and one actress, right? And so on, moving forward, telling one story, right? We know that the story will be a unique one. Nintendo will take a story, or Miyamoto will take the story and present it to the main media, or to the main, let's say the main crowd, everybody who doesn't know anything about The Legend of Zelda, and present the Legend of Zelda story in a way that they can understand while still maintaining the fidelity of the original story, right? And so with this, we know that they are going to do a continuation of a story rather than having the characters kind of reincarnate over and over again. And well, it makes sense to me that they go this route. It's very interesting to me, right? It's interesting to me because I wonder what story they will be telling within The Legend of Zelda. We all know the story, the goddess Hylia, and we know the story about the Triforce and how the Triforce of power, the wisdom, and courage, and how these three are divided between the characters and Link, Zelda, and Ganon. And so it's just interesting to me on what story would they tell. That's a big question that I have right now, and I want to leave it to you guys down below in the comments because this is a very good topic for discussion. What kind of story do you want to see? What kind of characters do you want to see? Do you think that keeping the same main character, main story, right, main characters, and not really doing that reincarnation thing per movie, is this the right way to go about the Legend of Zelda live action movie? And to present to the mainstream media so that they better understand, right? And do you think it's a good idea to go this route? Let me know down below in the comments. I'll go ahead and copy and paste these quotes in the comments below in the first pinned comment. That way you guys can go read over it and then reply and let me know what you guys exactly think, because we have to discuss it. This is awesome, and I appreciate you guys for being here and discussing it with me. That is going to do it for this episode. Let me know if you guys like it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you have not done so yet, and I will see you in the next adventure here at the Odyssey. Before I let you go, never give up. Journey on. Peace.